Yo, what up everyone? As a Crytek partner, I was allowed to have a sneak peek into the upcoming event and give you guys a quick tour of what is about to come. And before, this video will be as short as possible and I try to concentrate on the most important changes coming with this event, at least to me. Overall, this event is not as heavy on new content, but focused on gameplay changes and quality of life improvements. I know a lot of you guys want to look at the new Battle Pass, but first I want to talk about the most important changes and features with this update. First of all, during this event we no longer have troops to pledge to, but 3 event traits which can be acquired with event points. Yes, you can have all 3 traits at the same time. We are getting Blademancer, Gunrunner and Corpse here. I think most people are familiar with those traits, but let me explain real quick. Gunrunner allows you to carry 2 large slot weapons. Corpseer provides you with 1 second of dark side boost when you loot an enemy hunter, and Blademancer allows you to retrieve projectiles and throwing tools with dark side up to 100 meters. As a little addition, Blademancer also got adjusted and no longer deals any damage when pulling projectiles out of a player's or AI. Event points can be earned the following way. Just pause the video real quick and read if you're interested. Also, the sealed horde is no longer a thing and has been replaced with a rare supply point, which is marked on the map with a green symbol, like you see here, and does not have a fixed position on the map but spawns at multiple random locations. The rare supply point will always have a master clue, a restoration medkit, 1 exclusive sealed scar trait, an event cast register and a dark side boon. On top of that, a 4-shot and experience boon. Event traits can be found in normal supply points. Not every supply point has a trait inside of it, so it will be overall harder to acquire event traits and you will have to check normal supply points on the way. The biggest gameplay changes with these updates are the following. Melee tools deal full damage against bosses again, and world melee tools in boss compounds have been increased in spawn rate. Revive pools have been permanently removed from the game. Silenced weapons have received a 10% nerf in damage. Newly recruited hunters get 10 trait points instead of 3 random traits. Any source of fire detonates explosives. That also includes torches, lamps and flare pistols, for example. Wild targets have a 100% spawn rate on single boss contracts without an event bounty token in the rare supply point. Roger is banished automatically and the bounty can be picked up upon her death, just like Hellborn. She also only provides 1 bounty token and does drop a scarce or burn trait. There's always at least 1 guaranteed custom ammo box, those little boxes that you can swap ammo types with in the middle of the game, in an arsenal or in each watchtower. Especially useful when you're looking for the Centennial Dum-Dum ammo, for example. Weekly challenges are now a random set for each player to avoid entire week feeling very repetitive in loadouts being played. With 2.3, there also have been a bunch of changes to consumables and tools. First of all, stamina and regen shot durations have been reduced. Weak shots now last 4 minutes and big shots last 7 minutes. Bear traps now deal 54 instead of 82 damage, which means 3 traps are required to kill a hunter. On top of that, Concertina trip mines have been fixed and slow down enemy hunters again, so you can use the old death trap combo. Throwing knives were slightly nerfed. Throwing knives are now weaker against tougher enemies, aka armors for example, making it harder to take them down and require headshots to kill horses or cows for example. On the other hand, throwing axes got buffed. You now get 3 instead of 2 when buying throwing axes by default and up to 4 if you have Frontiersmen. On top of that, throwing axes also deal more damage against tougher opponents like armors for example. With 2.3 we also get a bunch of trait changes. First of all, the Maynard Sniper and Martini Henry have been added to Fast Fingers, which is a huge buff in my opinion. Like you can see here, it's actually quite a good change for the Martini, and even on the Maynard Sniper the fire rate is slightly increased, but due to the reload mechanism on the Maynard, it is still on the slower end of things. Bolt Thrower now works with the bomb lance. This is a huge buff to the bomb lance and I can't wait to play it. Also, swapping ammo types, for example when using a crossbow, has been adjusted and includes a bolt thrower animation. For example, swapping from shot bolt to normal ammo no longer gives you the default animation while you have bolt thrower equipped. Solos no longer have silent footsteps when equipping Lightfoot. The increased crouch speed with Surefoot has been removed. Also, Conduit now provides the value of 2 clues when playing solo. That means solos will get 6 minutes of stamina when looting 1 clue with Conduit. Poltergeist and Blast Sense have been added to the normal progression tree. Blast Sense cost 2 points and so does Poltergeist. Surefoot got a price increase from 4 to 6 points. Greyhound and Determination got price decreases. Greyhound now cost 2 points instead of 5. Determination now cost 1 point instead of 4. Especially Determination is a trait worth picking up in my opinion. Especially if you consider the stamina shot nerfs, Determination will be very handy to kill bosses. We also got a bunch of new weapon variants with this event. First of all, we got the Obus Match, which is basically a budget version of a full-sized Mosin. It comes in at a price point of $345, deals 130 damage and has a default velocity of 540 meters per second. The Obus Match also comes with a Sharp Eye variant, basically a Deadeye scope, which is slightly more expensive at $360 to $100 and in my opinion a very unique and strong scoped variant. Especially with steady aim, I can see this weapon to be quite interesting. We also got a new silenced variant for the 1865 carbine. This rifle comes in at a price point of $80, which makes it very budget friendly, and will be the only silenced weapon in the game that can be shot multiple times without having to reload, that deals 130 damage. The other weapon would be the Sparks, but the Sparks has to be reloaded after every single shot. It has a fairly slow muzzle velocity of 289 meters per second. I would say it's a great budget alternative in the silenced weapon category. We also got some price and balance adjustments when it comes to weapons. The most important ones are: the Uppercut got a price reduction to $310, the Haymaker got a price reduction to $279, the Crack will get a price increase to $450. Also, the reserve ammo of all Crack variants has been reduced from 12 to 10. And like mentioned earlier, all silenced weapons have gotten a 10% damage nerf. You can see all the numbers right here. Also, it is worth mentioning that Conversion and Scottfield Dum Dum ammo are back in the game, and Maynard Dum Dum and Crown and King slugs, Auto 5 slugs, have been added to the scarce ammo list. Now we're gonna take a look at the Battle Pass so you guys can look at all the skins. In my opinion, it's an amazing Battle Pass, but I will end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
strength.